Now, Cage and Miles presents Counsel's Corner.
If you and your spouse are splitting up, you might not need to go to court to do it. Family law specialists Jamie Cage and Shannon Miles are here, and let's talk about mediation to resolve a dispute like that.
Right. Mediation is a great alternative to couples who are facing the idea of divorce, but still want to do so in an amicable way. There's still a little bit of communication between the parties, a little level of trust. It's a great idea if you want to sit down, keep your disputes private, work things out with a mediator instead of litigating all the issues in court.
You mentioned private, that's very important too, because court's public. Now, who is a mediator and what do they do?
So a mediator is typically somebody that has extensive family law background, and they act as a neutral. So they don't represent you, they don't represent the other spouse, so they don't take a side. Their job is really to facilitate agreements. So they're not going to give you legal advice and tell you what you should or should not do, but they have the family law background to tell you the law and tell you, what you might be facing if you don't agree.
Interesting. How is it different then from just a regular divorce proceeding?
So the actual proceeding is actually similar. So if you're litigating your case, you have to file a petition. The other side files a response. You do financial disclosures. You file a judgment. That's all required in mediation as well. So you're not actually skipping any steps with the court process, but you don't actually have to appear in court to litigate any issues.
But you can't mediate custody.
You absolutely can mediate
you
custody.
Can, okay.
Oh, certainly, absolutely. You can either mediate custody with your divorce mediator as part of the overall process, or what happens is that in some cases, couples choose to engage a mental health professional who only does custody mediation because their focus is so specialized, they're able to help parties develop parenting plans.
Someone who specializes in that sounds like a great idea. And it saves a lot of time and I would imagine some expense of court as well, right? Yeah, very good. Well, whether it's court or mediation, divorce can be a very difficult and trying time. The law firm of Cage and Miles will help you through it with sensitive, personalized care. All you have to do is call 858-943-2060, or you can go to cageandmiles.com for more information and a consultation.